these people in the neck. Also, the guy who said he's a lawyer, I think he's bullshitting. Did anybody bother to get his bar number? Welcome back to the Johnny 50 channel. Today's video comes from CJ Grisham, who's a combat veteran, a staunch Second Amendment and open carry activist based in Texas. This guy is such a badass that he recently became an attorney, allowing him to directly sue police and governments in the state of Texas for their flagrant violation of civil rights. Hats off to him. CJ's link to the original video will be in the description below. Here's a video of Aransas Pass, Texas, their city council meeting. They recently passed a vote in a new rule that cursing was not allowed and was against decorum during public comments in public meetings, nor were people able to criticize elected officials. This is amazing. Americans are often confused about freedom of speech and the true meaning of the First Amendment, which covers free speech. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people peacefully to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Under the First Amendment, the United States Constitution, a citizen has a right to be free from governmental action taken to retaliate against the citizen's exercise of First Amendment rights, or to deter the citizen from exercising those rights in the future. So the First Amendment really only applies to government. Go tell your boss you think his wife is a total idiot and see if you get retaliated against. This is not the type of free speech that is covered under the First Amendment. Similarly, people call out YouTube for censoring people's free speech. In a Ninth Circuit court case from February of 2020, the federal court stated, YouTube is not a state actor bound by First Amendment, the court ruled, rejecting Prager University's argument that the company performs a public function. Despite YouTube's ubiquity and its role as a public-facing platform, it remains a private forum, the appellate court ruled. I say all that to say this. City council meetings absolutely qualify as a public forum and is the personification of our government. So on the evening of January 16, 2024, Jason Followell and his attorney, CJ Grisham, go to the Aransas Pass City Council meeting to challenge the new ruling by exercising their right to redress their government for grievances. As expected, Jason was retaliated against and was forced from the meeting under threat of arrest for simply exercising free speech. The order came from the mayor. Then comes CJ Grisham. He gets up to the plate and lets them have it, citing copious amounts of case law regarding the First Amendment. CJ's also quotes direct case law that police are not granted qualified immunity when they arrest someone for cursing in public. Of course, in true tyrannical fashion, CJ Grisham is also forced to leave the meeting under threat of arrest. Let's get into this.
I want to say this first as the first warning. During council meetings, members of the public shall not engage in shouting, unruly behavior, defamation, personal affronts, profanity, or threats of any kind. Comments from the audience shall be addressed to the mayor and council. Citizens who violate these rules will be asked to cease the violation, and if the violation continues, you will ask to leave the meeting. So now we're going to go to citizen comments, or intended for matters that are not scheduled on the agenda. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes and state your name and address for the record. Be advised that the Texas Open Meeting Act prohibits the city council from responding and discussing your comments. The law authorizes the following: make a statement of factual information, recite existing policy, advise that this subject may be placed on the agenda for a subsequent meeting.
Jason Followell, one of the only people in the room that tells you the truth. By the way, your citizens' comment stuff is that you can do everything you just said is not against the law. I can personally affront you, cuss at you, do whatever I want, and you have to listen to me because you work for me. You need to remember that, boy. All right. Chief Blanchard, 1247, you spent...
Okay, now.
Excuse me?
I just read you the
and
first
you're wrong,
warning.
and you're lying to the public.
I'm not going to put up
I'm not going to put up with
any
you.
defamation of character.
That's not defamation, that's a fact.
I don't care.
You
I'm
have
not
to
going
care.
to put up with no profanity or anything. You either act like an adult and speak right to everybody that's here, and you have the privilege to speak your mind for 3 minutes.
You work for me, boy. You need to remember that.
Go ahead.
That's your warning.
Okay, I'm telling you.
Now rewind my clock while I finish my statement.
Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Chief Blanchard, $1,247 fitted suit you stole from the company. From us. You work for us. On 9/10/23. Kerry Shrugs, you lied to the public. Kerry Shrugs on Facebook stated that these personally fitted suits was pre-approved by the council and manager of 2011. Jason Knight's dad was that was that mayor then. Guess what he said, Kerry? Never approved that. Laugh at me all you want. Modifications to the policy manual took place almost 40 days after I complained about him. Y'all modified it. Why did y'all modify it? You know when it was modified before, Kerry? Not 2011. I do. 2019, 2014, 2004. You lied to the public. Even with the recent modifications, a Class A uniform is the highest uniform APBD has, and it is not a suit, you scumbag. Uniform Class A. Did you have a dress hat? No, you did not. Long sleeves. Did you have that? Yes, you did. Tie, yes. Trousers, yes. Skirt, I mean, maybe.
Mr. Mayor.
Black belt. I'm talking. It's my turn to talk.
Personal attack once again, Mayor.
Peace. Will you? I don't give a crap what you say, you piece.
Okay, now.
There it is again.
I can talk like that. It's a First Amendment
You are
right.
violating the rules of the court.
See, Blanchard,
You are
what
ordered
First
to leave
Amendment
the
right did I
meeting.
violate? No, he's the
I'm not
cop.
going to
You
deal
tell
with
me.
it. I'm not.
What First Amendment right did I violate?
I'm not. You're either going to
I'm
respect
asking you
this
a
class
question.
or you're going to be asked to walk out.
All right, who would pay money to see this biker bodybuilder guy go against these 3 cops?
Am I under duress of arrest?
You're going to go to jail if you...
I'm going to be arrested.
Let's
Fine.
go.
Okay. Here.
These poor saps of the council, they think it's over. Here comes CJ Grisham.
Oh, I can go. Mr. Mayor, City Council, my name is CJ Grisham. I'm a civil rights attorney here in Texas, and what I just witnessed was a violation of Mr. Followell's rights. Let me read something to you. Arresting someone in retaliation for the exercise of free speech rights is sufficient to chill speech as an understatement. This is Beck v. City of Upland. Arguing, even if done loudly with a profane or offensive language will not, in and of itself, constitute disorderly conduct. That's Payne v. Pauley. Swear words do not provide probable cause for an arrest for disorderly conduct because the words, as a matter of law, are not fighting words. Johnson v. Campbell. I could go on, Mr. Mayor. Your rules of decorum are unconstitutional, and they're setting the city up, you individually, for liability. Now, you will be seeing a letter from me, a demand letter for violating my client's rights just now, because he has the right to say bitch, whatever.
Oh.
He has the right to say all of those words
Lord have
because
mercy.
it is a First Amendment right. You can't do anything about it. Let me tell you something. The law has long established that arresting an individual for publicly displaying vulgarities violates the First Amendment. That's the Cohen case, 1969. Indeed, the Supreme Court recently held that a public school violated the free speech rights of a cheerleader by suspending her when she said things like school, softball, cheer, everything. Then there was another, that's Mahoney Area School District v. BL. There's also Eachus v. Steelman saying that a police officer was not entitled to qualified immunity for arresting a plaintiff who said, you. Did you hear that?
Here we go.
No qualified immunity. So I can say throughout my entire 3 minutes, I can say again, and I can say again, and there's nothing you can do about it because it's called expressive speech. We are allowed to express ourselves. We are allowed to talk about what we think about you. If I think you, Mr. Mayor, are a tyrant, I can say that. If I think the city manager is a piece of shit, I can say that. It's
I'm not
protected.
gonna- okay.
This is the case law.
not gonna
I don't
do
give a
it
shit
anymore.
what you
You wanna be
think. The
escorted?
law is right. You escort me out, I'll sue you as well, Mr. Mayor.
Do whatever you want.
This is the law right here. And if these
No,
chiefs
the
come out
fact of
here
the matter is
and
this.
pull me out of
We
this
have our
meeting,
rules here.
you had better read this, chief, because he's telling you to break the law.
Mayor, no, I'm not. Come
Yeah.
on, Mayor.
You can take him
Now,
out.
where'd that
If you
coward
continue to
Kerry
speak,
Scruggs go?
You go out.
Where'd the coward Kerry Scruggs go?
Take him out.
Is my
Take him
3
out.
minutes
No.
up?
You're gone.
Is my, what am I
You're
gone
done.
for? What am I gone for? No, no,
I'm
his
asking
rules
you to
and
be
codes violate
escorted.
the law.
Goodbye. You're gonna go to jail for disrespect.
Oh, you're gonna arrest me? Oh, you're gonna arrest me? Okay, so under the threat of arrest, you just filed.
All right. Okay.
Here, you might want to read these because you have no qualified immunity. Oh, go file out of the meeting, motherfucker. I can stay right here. I'm not. I have left the meeting. Read these because you have no qualified immunity.
Goodbye.
Oh, go file them out of the meeting. I can stay right
No,
here.
no,
I'm
no.
not. I have left the meeting.
No, you're gone.
I have left.
Meeting
I'm
right
not in the
now
meeting
with your
anymore.
police.
I'm not in the meeting anymore.
Goodbye. He's gone.
No, I'm gonna
Or he
stay here
goes to
quietly.
jail for disrupting. He doesn't want to listen.
You guys might want to. You guys might want to read this case law. You're. One of you better read this case law. None of you have qualified immunity.
Sue already.
Okay, in that case, all right, here, let me get everybody's badge numbers.
You can get it later. Right now, you're gone.
Sir, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet.
You're gone.
Fuck off my paper. What the fuck are you doing?
Goodbye. You've been asked to leave. Please leave. Stop
Under
making
what
things
authority?
difficult. The mayor kicked you out of the meeting.
He
Just right
unlawfully
now,
kicked me out of the meeting.
we are still disrupting your
Then close
meeting.
the door, Big.
Close the door?
Yeah,
And then you
close the
got
door,
another
Vic.
argument That's not a public meeting? Get out.
Excuse me, don't touch me. Don't touch me. You are assaulting me right now.
Please walk.
Don't touch me.
Please walk. You're not following commands. Thank you.
Well, I'm not following unlawful command.
Okay.
All right, so we got Persian. Persian, what's your badge number?
412, sir.
412. Next. Salazar. 430. Next. How do you spell that?
Huh?
How do you spell that?
Streich.
Streich.
42.
442. Next. Baker. A. Baker. 432. Next.
No, you have
W.
HIPKEY 437.
H.I.
HIPKEY 437.
Next. H. Thomas.
Right.
Brian, good to meet.
435. Next. Is that it?
That was rude of me.
And Blanchard.
401. I understand you're not mad. I understand.
Guys, I want you to know something.
Yes, sir.
I literally quoted them
Yes, sir.
the case. Oops, there it is. Sorry. I literally quoted them the case law.
Okay.
That what he just did is unlawful.
Yeah.
I also quoted the case law that you lose qualified immunity by arresting me for what you just did. Okay, I literally no, but you also you would have arrested me. You threatened to arrest me.
I didn't threaten to arrest.
Your chief threatened to arrest me, and he told you to arrest me if I didn't leave.
Which is under duress.
Which is under duress. That is essentially an arrest. Okay? So none of you have qualified immunity. If I walk through this door, who's going to arrest me?
If
I need to know.
the official proceedings, sir, you
Yes.
can be in there being
Who will not arrest me if I go through this door?
I want you to go in there and speak, but I want you to speak in a calm.
No, I'm done speaking. That's all been done. What I want to know is, if I go back in this door,
Yeah.
who is going to not arrest me?
Are you going to disrupt the proceedings?
I didn't disrupt the proceeding last time.
It sounded like you were loud in the hallway, and then we had.
No, I was out in the hallway because you were illegally pushing me out of a meeting.
Yeah, well,
The mayor
okay,
kicked me out.
Okay, I wasn't there for that. I was there for you getting out of the building.
So you don't know what happened in there. So why are you saying that I was disrupting the meeting when you have no idea what I was doing in there?
I didn't. Oh, okay. I said you were disrupting the meeting because the chief said you were disrupting the meeting. That part I heard.
Okay, and the chief said I was disrupting a meeting because I said at the podium, which this specifically says the word, because I even quoted straight from the case law, school, cheer, softball, everything. That's Mahoney Area School District v. BL.
Okay.
All right, that her free speech rights were violated
Yeah.
when they suspended her for that.
Okay.
There's the Cohen case where he was at a meeting and he wore a draft. Same thing.
Okay.
So I said, the mayor said, I can't say that. I says, well, Mayor, I just read you the case law. I can say as much as I want. I can say you, I can say them, I can say piece of shit.
Yep.
And
You expect them to know that? based
I
on
just
what
read
you
it to them.
said?
I literally just read it to them.
I could print something off the internet that says what I wanted to.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Is that really
could.
your argument?
I could print something off.
When a lawyer comes up here,
Yeah.
who's an officer of the court,
Okay.
and says what the law is, and there's not a city attorney in there,
This isn't a court proceeding, though.
it's not, but this is a public meeting
Yes, sir.
where I have a right
Yes.
to seek redress, do I not?
Yes.
I have a right to criticize elected officials. He has a right
Absolutely.
to, now I'm not gonna sue on my behalf,
Okay.
I'm gonna sue on his behalf.
Okay.
So I need to know, I guess, even more appropriately,
Yeah.
if Mr. Followell goes back in there, is he gonna be arrested?
I don't believe that the term. He doesn't have a criminal trespass. He was.
Well, let's try it then. Let's see if we can just go sit down.
All right.
And just don't say a word.
All right.
Oh, hang on, did I see the sign? Did y'all put the signs up? No, okay.
No.
That was so disturbing. Let's make some phone calls. All right, first up, we are going to call the city of Aransas Pass Police Department.
Aransas Pass Police Department. This is an emergency. Hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. For dispatch, press 1. To request an officer, speak with an officer, or file a report, press 2. For
Aransas Pass Police Department.
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Receive, Sheila. This is dispatch.
Sheila Rich. Oh, I hit the 2 prompt trying to get an officer.
That comes to dispatch.
So number 1 goes to dispatch as well, correct?
Yes.
I'm not that smart of a guy, but I'm kind of, is there a reason why there's a choice if there's not really a choice?
I don't know.
All right, with that being said,
it's
would I be able to speak with an officer, please? For an accommodation?
receive. I don't have any in the office at the moment. So I don't have anybody in the office. I only have a couple officers on, and they are out in the field. Is there something specific you need to speak to somebody about?
Yeah, I saw a disturbing video online recently of a city council meeting, and I just wanted to say that these police are fucking heroes. I mean, who do these people think that they are, crashing a city council meeting the way that they did? I mean, these people. Fuck these people in the neck. Also, the guy who said he's a lawyer, I think he's bullshitting. Did anybody bother to get his bar number? Also, as a tax-paying citizen, even if they do sue you guys and they do win, I'm happy to have my tax dollars go towards that settlement. So.
Oh, appreciate that.
Yeah.
I live here too, so.
Yeah. No, fuck these people. I mean, seriously. I mean, these people, there's like this whole movement that's been going on in the last decade where people are challenging authority and police and governments like fuck these people. Like, seriously, fuck them all.
Well, I understand completely. I mean, I don't understand a lot of society anymore. I mean, been at this for a long time, and
I mean, nobody respects authority anymore. I mean, it's disturbing. I mean, you can't just walk in and claim freedoms. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know where they said these freedoms were granted initially, I mean, were they God-given? Were they, I don't know. It's just wacky, kooky, nutty, and zany.
And if you'd like, I can put you through to the administrative assistant for the chief. She's also our public information officer. You can leave a message that will get to him. She'll gladly pass the information on.
Okay.
If you'd like to do that.
Sure,
Okay.
sure. That'd be amazing.
Okay, hang on. Okay, give me just a second. I did that wrong. Hang on.
That's all right. This is my first day too. Oh, that's my favorite song.
Hello, you have reached the voicemail of Officer Stephanie Diaz, Executive Assistant to Chief Blanchard. I'm currently on the other line or away from my desk. Please leave a voicemail and your call will be returned as soon as possible. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you're calling after hours, but it is not an emergency, please call 361-758-5224 and press 1 for dispatch. Thank you and have a great day. Please leave a message after the tone.
Listen, you guys are fucking heroes. I just want to say that. Fucking motherfucking heroes. I saw a disturbing video online recently of a city council meeting. I think you guys should have brought all the, I don't know if all the police were there for that, because I mean, that was on par with like the 9/11 attacks at the Pentagon, New York, and Pennsylvania. I mean, just seriously, who the fuck did these people think that they are? Fuck all of these people trying to come in here, you know, oh, I have freedoms, I live in America. Fuck them all. Fuck every single one of them. Thank you. Hats off to CJ Grisham. I'm hitting the reload button on the lawsuit. Thanks for watching the video. Go over to CJ's YouTube channel and send him a sub if you haven't already. This is just a disturbing trend throughout America of silencing free speech. Thanks for watching the video. Johnny50, ready to get it back out there. I am creating a new channel from scratch and going to dust off the gear and get back out there. So comment below. Let me know what you think of that. If you like the content, you want to find your way back, subscribe to the channel. Memberships are available to the channel. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much. I love all of you. Except that one.